Hey y'all, it's Jennifer Farr Davis, your policy guide with Crossing Our Divide. And yes, it rains, even on policy journeys. I want to start by thanking everyone so much who filled out the Crossing Our Divide survey. We've analyzed all the main themes and suggestions in the survey and posted those on our blog for you to check out. And now it's time to use that feedback and create potential policy options that can help us bridge our divide. So here's what we've come up with. Number one, create some form of nutritional labels for media. Okay, so we're not talking about how many calories come with an article on CNN, but in a world where we label the contents of food and the side effects of pharmaceuticals, and if we also in a way digest media, doesn't it just make sense to identify what we are taking in? It might not change what we consume, but at least it would put some numbers and rankings around the amount of opinion versus fact, misinformation, and political social bias that we are taking in. And there are already groups like Ad Fontes Media who are rating major media on a progressive versus conservative bias, as well as measuring fact versus opinion content. Plus, there are organizations like Snopes who are calling out misinformation in media. We can use policy to adopt or standardize these ratings, then ensure that they are attached to the mainstream media that we like to gobble up. Option number two, Congress could use some coaches and a locker room. When a corporation wants to produce better results and strengthen their organization, one of the most popular strategies in accomplishing this goal is to bring in a business coach. A coach in any field, business, sports, life, is there to create alignment and maximize results. Did you know that there are already coaches specifically credentialed and designated for federal employees? They typically work one-on-one with clients and the employees are paying out of pocket. But what if the federal government provided a coach who is trained in mediation and negotiation for each of the 45 committees between the House and the Senate? The goal of the coach would be to support the committee of both Republicans and Democrats in order to maximize cohesion, efficiency, and output. But here's the thing. If you have a coach, you also need a locker room. You need a place without cameras and without fans where you can get real with all your players and get everyone on the same page. There need to be more designated closed-door sessions in order for these coaches and congressmen to get on the same page and get things done. Option number three, a united year of service. Okay, this is really cool. There is already an organization in the United States called Service Year that offers opportunities for youth to volunteer in all different capacities across the country and earn money for it. We could build out, better support, and promote a united year of service that offers military and civic opportunities for youth age 18 to 25, and it could help lend legs and heart to the most pressing challenges that we face. Hearkening to the days of Works Progress Administration and Civilian Conservation Corps, we could invite our young adults to serve in the military, or help with inner city reading programs, or work on farms, or help build affordable housing, or clear forest debris to prevent wildfires. The opportunities are endless. Okay, option number four, and the last one, create a congressional outing club. Hear me out on this one. Most college campuses have an outing club that plans and leads outdoor trips throughout the year. Many of these groups also coordinate large-scale offerings for all incoming freshman students to create connections, break down barriers, and often they are designed to provide some type of facilitated team building and or presenting pro tips on how to best navigate college. So what if all incoming politicians were put into groups with Republicans and Democrats and sent to different parts of the country to experience a different culture and environment? What if long-standing members of Congress could also opt into trips designed to connect across the aisle and de-stress and discuss policy, and also not discuss policy? What if the best policy and bipartisan relationships are not fostered in the partisan public and pressure cooker offices on Capitol Hill, but rather fly fishing on the Gunnison River, or backpacking the Appalachian Trail, or snorkeling the coral reefs, or paddling the Grand Canyon? Our elected officials' primary role is to care for land and people, and it seems like they would be better equipped for it if there were opportunities provided to connect with new communities, congressional leaders, and the outdoors. So, this is fun. We want to know what option you think is best. So take our poll and invite your friends to do the same. And you are always welcome to join our journey by following along, sharing our updates, and making a contribution. Because together, we are crossing our divide, even in the rain.